Heads up, everyone, we are going live on YouTube. All right, good afternoon and welcome. I am Jessica Carroll, the Interim Program Manager for Measure 110, and I will be assisting Amy Madrigal with facilitation for today's meeting. The Oversight and Accountability Council welcomes and encourages community input. Members of the public are invited to submit public comments or get on our interested parties email list by emailing oha.measure110@odhsoha.oregon.gov. That email address and more information about the council can be found on the Measure 110 OAC website. For more information or support with community engagement, please contact Sydney McConnell. OAC members have asked that OHA and other staff who are present in the meeting space introduce themselves in the chat. Please share your role with the agency, and if you're a subject matter expert, your area of expertise. And with that, I'm going to pass it on over to Amy Madrigal, our facilitator today.
Hello, it's Amy Madrigal Bates now. I got married, and I just want to throw that in there. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Ballot Measure 110 Accountability meeting, and call to say that our agenda today is budget revision request and a vote for Recovery Works Northwest, as well as discussing grant extensions and opening for discussion as well as a vote. So we have quite a bit to vote on today. And then any OHA updates. And so that is our agenda for the day. And if you could do attendance, Sydney, that'd be great.
Thanks, Amy. When I say your name, if you could please stay here, I'll try to go as fast as we can because I know we have folks that need to leave. Amy.
I'm here.
Hi, Amy. Carlos.
I'm here.
Hi, Carlos. Caroline.
Here.
Hi, Caroline. Dharma. No Dharma yet. Hubert.
I'm here.
Hi, Hubert. Hunter. No Hunter yet. Jackie Mercer. No Jackie yet. Jaron. Hi, Jaron. Keisha. Keisha came off mute, but she might be having audio problems. I didn't hear anything, but I'll go ahead and mark her.
I'm here.
Hi, Keisha. Thank you. Leticia is not here. Linda will not be here. Melinda.
Here.
Hi, Melinda. Meredith.
I'm here.
Hi, Meredith.
Hi.
Morgan.
Here.
Hey, Morgan. Nicole.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
I see Onisha in the chat. Hi, Onisha. Ron.
Ron's here.
Hi, Ron. Ryan and Sabrina both let us know they would not be here. Zeb.
Hi, I'm here.
Hi, Zeb. And then Annalise.
Here.
Hi, Annalise. And Jackie Fabric.
I'm here.
Jackie. All right, that gives us, I think my count's off, but we should have 15 looking at my screen. Apologize for that. Back to you guys. Sorry about that.
Okay, Amy.
Okay, thank you, Sydney, for taking roll. And now I would like to introduce and pass to our presenter for the budget revision request and then Recovery Works Northwest.
And for Recovery Works Northwest today, it looks like we have Joe Bagazi, who is going to be connecting to his audio, and we have his presentation. Can we bring up that presentation, please? Hi, Joe.
Hello, all. Can we hear one another?
We can hear you. Yeah.
Wonderful. Great. I was just admitted here. Looks like we are good to roll.
You are good to go, Joe.
Killer, thank you so much. Thank you for the venue and the time today on the agenda. My name is Joe Bezegi, and I'm Director of Engagement with Recovery Works Northwest. We are Measure 110 recipients. Round one, we'll talk some more about that in this presentation here. There's our full slate of service offerings. So next slide, please. We were awarded Measure 110 Round 1 funds in 2 counties, and these are our approved categories here. You'll also see our NTEs as well as our agreement numbers listed here. Next slide, please. Thank you. Our deliverables in Clackamas County, we're a 16-bed medically monitored withdrawal management facility. That's where I'm currently standing right now, in operation since September 20th, 2023. As well as an outpatient MATSUD and peer services clinic that is actually the subject of our conversation today. That is projected open January 24. We were also awarded funds in Yamhill County for a integrated outpatient SUD, MAT, and peer services location that has been open and in operation since January of 2023. Next slide, please. So here's just a little bit more information on this. This is where I'm standing currently here on 122nd and Foster Road. It's a 16-bed detox facility. Now we are ramping to capacity. As I mentioned, we're about 30 days into operations. So we're at currently 50% capacity. 8 beds are operating right now. We will be at 16 beds by the end of this year. Average length of stay here under medical supervision, 24/7 care. Will be 3 to 7 days. So averaging about 5 days stays, that's 1,200 detox treatments per year with 16 beds. This location, and thanks to Measure 110 support, represents an 18% increase in detox capacity in the city of Portland. And we've been operating since last month. Next slide, please. In Yamhill County, we were able to site and license and open a integrated outpatient services clinic. Here, we have physicians offering addiction medicine, as well as certified alcohol and drug counselors and outpatient treatment groups, as well as one-on-one. Peer services is integrated into everything we do at Recovery Works Northwest. This facility has been operating since January of this year. It'll serve up to 600 adults actively engaged. Currently we're at about half of that capacity already, as I mentioned, less than 1 year into operations. And these are all new services for this region, this rural region here. Next slide, please. So what I am here to speak with you about today is deliverable number 2 out of Clackamas County, our integrated SUD center. So we received a award for NTE 2.181 million in Clackamas County. And the request today is for an adjustment to our budget. We'd like to move some categories around. We're not asking for any additional funding here, just simply approved funding within our NTE from the original award. We would like to move 47,990 from personnel and 53,375 from services and supplies. And I'm happy to take questions as I go. Onisha, yes, please.
No, I didn't have a question. I was waiting till you got done. I wanted
Okay.
to move to approve your funding request. It's an amazing program. I know we don't have a lot of time. We're about to get on the airport soon, and you're going to lose 2 of your voters. So,
I
but
second
yeah,
that.
I'm to approve your funding request.
Yeah, second that motion.
We have a motion in the second.
Yep. Okay. So thank you, Onisha. Onisha made a motion. Can we bring the motion up? All right. So Onisha made a motion to approve, and I'm going to ask for some help here in the chat. Onisha made a motion to approve Recovery Works funding request. Budget adjustment request? Is that what we should call it? Budget adjustment request?
Yes, budget adjustment request. My fault, because they're not asking for my money. They're just asking to change how they're spending it.
Okay,
And we
Onisha.
really need
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, Onisha made the motion. We have a second from Amy, it sounded like. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Oh, Caroline, yes.
Is there not a part of the agreement that, isn't there a certain percent that does not need to come to us?
Yes,
No.
this is over that percent, Caroline.
Okay, that's what I need to know. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right. Any more discussion? Hearing none. Sydney?
Just wanted to let Joe know we're going to remove you from the room, and we'll the meeting will carry over on YouTube. Sorry about
Thank
the rush there. Thanks for coming.
Thank you to the Oversight Accountability Council for the time today. Very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank-
All right. Sorry about that. Amy, how do you vote?
Yes.
Carlos?
Yes.
Caroline?
Yes.
Let's see. Don't see Dharma still. Hubert?
Yes.
Hunter still not here. Jackie's still not here. Jaren?
Yeah.
Keisha?
Yes.
Leticia is not here. Melinda?
Yes.
Meredith?
Yes.
Morgan?
Yes.
Nicole?
Yes.
Onisha said yes in the chat. Ron?
Yes.
Ryan, Sabrina are not here. Zeb?
Yes.
All right, and that passes with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I apologize, everybody. We have some Excel issues and my formulas are broken, but it has passed.
That's fine. Thank you, Sydney.
Thank you, Sydney. And now we're going to have discussion about the grant extensions.
All right, can we please bring up those slides? Oh, Zeb, yes.
I won't be voting in this since I have a conflict with one of the grantees, Phoenix Wellness Center, since I'm the clinical director and part owner. So I will be out of this discussion. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Zeb. And we're gonna have a slide, but anyone else who would like to declare a conflict, you were sent a list of the organizations. It looks like we're having some more Excel issues. So sorry, everyone. Next slide, please. So these are so you're either gonna declare an actual or a potential conflict of interest here. And we're gonna pull up the slide with the grantees on it so that everyone is fully informed. Here are the organizations that you will be voting on their extensions today. Next slide. Thank you. Next slide. You were sent this in your email as well. Thank you. Here you go. All right. Would anyone besides Zeb like to declare an actual or potential conflict of interest for any of those organizations? Sharon.
Yeah, I have a conflict of interest with Max's mission.
Max's mission. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Jaren. We've noted your conflict with Max's mission. Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, hearing none, we're gonna try to get through this while we still have quorum. So these slides should look really familiar to you all. These are the requirements and the process that your grant administration team went through to ensure that all Measure 110 partners who are bringing you today are in substantial compliance. Next slide, please. Here is the continued process. These slides should be very familiar to you. Next slide, please. Here are the grantees. We sent you this information. These are the grantees with their total 36-month NTE. That would be their first 18-month budget plus their extension budget minus carryover. Next. There you go. Thank you. All right. And I turn it over to the council.
So is there any discussion? And or would anyone like to make the motion?
I'll move it. I move to extend the grant agreements of the organizations and the dollar amounts listed on slides 9 through 12 through June 30th, 2025.
I second Ron's motion.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Onisha. Ron made the motion. Onisha seconded. Any discussion? Okay, so Sydney, do you want to take the vote?
Sure. Motion I didn't get to put in the chat, but it's to extend the grant agreements as it was shown on the slide with the dollar amounts as well. Amy, how do you vote?
Yes.
Carlos,
Yes.
Caroline,
Yes.
Hubert,
Yes.
Jaren.
Abstain.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I have it marked. That was my bad. Keisha.
Yes.
Let's see. Melinda,
Yes.
Meredith,
Yes.
Morgan,
Yes.
Nicole,
Yes.
Onisha says yes in the chat. Oh,
Yes.
wait, that was from the last one. Sorry. Thank you, Onisha. Ron
Yes.
and Zeb has a conflict. So that passes with 11 and 15 present.
Thank you, Sydney. And thank you, everybody, for being able to stick around and vote. I believe the next thing on our agenda is any OHA updates.
Yeah, so we are hoping, can we bring up the slides? Hi, y'all, Jessica Carroll here. The first update, this is part of our updates, but we're going to talk about the holiday schedule. We're coming up on the holidays, and I know, everybody loves them. And you all have traditionally taken off a couple of meetings. With the understanding that if we need to call a special meeting to perform any council business, we will do so. So can we get the next slide, please? So here is the calendar. The yellow stars, well, the stars on the calendar represent when we have meetings. The blue stars on the calendar represent the meetings that you all traditionally take off. So usually take the meeting off the week of the Thanksgiving holiday and the week in between Christmas and New Year. Any questions on that? And everybody remembering that? Or for those of you who are new, traditionally, these are the meetings that the council votes to not have. Next slide, please. So we can vote if we have quorum, or I don't know if this necessarily requires a vote, and I'm sure I'll get a text. If it does, somebody will correct me. I don't know if this necessarily requires a vote. If we have quorum, we could do the vote. Okay, so Onisha's already voting. All right. Do you want to do this one, Amy, or you want me to do it? Up to you. You got it?
I got it.
All right.
So would anybody like to make this motion?
Make the motion.
You want to read it?
All right. I move to adjust the OAC meeting schedule, canceling the November 22nd and December 27th meetings. Special sessions may be scheduled if needed, with allowance of time for proper notice to the public.
Thank you, Hubert. Was that Hubert, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Any second?
Second.
Was that Onisha?
That was Lakeisha.
Oh, okay. Lakeisha. All right. So Keisha has seconded it. And is there any discussion? All right, let's go to vote.
All right. Motion to cancel the November 22nd, December 27th meetings. Amy, how do you vote?
Yes.
Carlos,
Yes. 22nd.
Caroline,
Yes.
Hubert,
Yes.
Jaren,
Oh, Jeremy, couldn't hear you.
Yes.
Thanks, Jaren. Keisha,
Yes.
thank you. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just answering Carlos's question here. Melinda,
Yes.
Meredith,
Yes.
Morgan,
Yes.
Nicole.
Yes.
Onisha voted yes in the chat. Ron
Yes.
and Zeb.
Yes.
All right, that passes with 13 as well.
Thank you, Sydney. Thank you, everyone.
I have one more update.
Yeah, the computer sleeves.
Yeah.
Back to Jessica.
So, yeah, thank you, Amy. All right, so we do have one more update. Those of you who have your state computers, and we're working on those of you who do not, but those of you who do have your state computers, you requested some sleeves to put your computers in. We have those on order, and we will, as soon as we get them, or I think we can. So I just got word right before this meeting that we're going to be able to ship them out to your addresses. So we will send out a communication to y'all, and you can sign up for one. Make sure we have your correct home address on file, and we'll get that sent out to you. So yay, computer sleeves. Okay, that is all of my updates. Amy?
Are there any other announcements, concerns, or discussion that anyone has at this time? And if not, I mean, that's pretty much our agenda, right, for today? Like,
That is our agenda. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I know I know it was a struggle getting quorum, but y'all showed up. Thank you so much.
so if nobody has anything, I mean, we could potentially end early today and get part of our day back. Hearing, boy, it's a Wednesday. It must be. All right.
Maybe.
Jessica? Did I just say meeting terminated?
Well, why don't we
don't
just
know.
say adjourned? Well,
Adjourned. Meeting
meeting
adjourned.
adjourned.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Bye.
All amazing.